Hi guys, Gail Sylvester here. Today I have with me Brooke Dyson from Edward Jones, and we're going to have a conversation about retirement planning and when should you actually start planning. So I know some of the conversations I've had with clients over the years is that parents have always told them that as soon as you get a job, the first thing you have to do is start saving for retirement. They're generally like in their teens or their 20s. So, and that could be appropriate, but it might not be. So what would you say in terms of when should people start thinking about planning for retirement?
Yeah, that's a good question, Gail. I mean, the short answer is yesterday, right? You start planning yesterday,
Always.
but like there's different considerations as you go through different parts of your life. Most folks sort of find their way. I'm a CFP, a certified financial planner, and most of the planning that we do is for retirement. There's for other things too, but a lot of the time it's making sure that the client is putting away enough money on a regular basis to be able to fund their retirement and their spending goals for the rest of their life whenever that time does come. But
Right.
when you're younger, you've got competing priorities. You should always be saving for retirement. You do as much as you can up front, because the more you do up front, it'll grow in all those years, and compound interest, the concept of compound interest will make putting away later in life a lot easier, right? So
Absolutely.
yeah, but you do have these competing priorities. You've got, maybe it's your first job. Maybe you don't even have, kids, if that's something you're going to do. They cost a lot of money. So it's tough to to save while you're doing that.
Absolutely.
You got a mortgage, you got bills, you got, but if you can at least carve off a chunk when you're starting,
Yep.
$100, couple $100 here or there, whatever is appropriate for you, and just put it away on a regular basis, and
Right.
pull it out of your bank account. Have it automatically save into whatever savings vehicle it is. On the day you get paid, you won't even notice that it's gone. One of the things we recommend to our younger clients is, or children of our clients as well, is, a lot of jobs will have a savings plan available to them. So
Right.
whether the employer matches, or even if they don't match, but they have something set up to run right around your payroll date, sign up for that. Much of the time, it's free
Totally agree.
money. It's
I
like,
know.
just do that, and then you don't even think about it. And then you'll look back one day and you'll be like, oh yeah, I got some dough that I can use for, a home buyer's plan, or
Right.
retirement saving, or purchase that, whatever.
Right. Yeah, which is super true. Now, what
Yeah.
if what about the baby boomers that we're getting into? So we talked about the young ones, but what about the ones that are thinking of retiring in the next 5 to 10 years per se? Should they be tweaking this every time, like within certain years, closer to retirement?
Yeah, good question. I mean, things change as you get older, and again, folks come to sort of find their way to us generally at, middle age, because they know
Right.
they've got to do something, because, retirement is, it's a real possibility now.
Right.
The best thing to do is, sit down with someone like myself, or there's lots of online calculators if that's what you want to. And you got to almost work backwards. You got to figure out, okay, like, when do I want to retire? How long am I going to retire? Which means, how long am I going to live ish?
Right.
And then you got to work backwards from that retirement date and say, how much money do I need to fund that retirement? And then how much growth in the investments, and how much do I need to be saving to get there? So it's really a plan, however complicated or simple that retirement plan is. You should be putting something together to give you sort of a guidebook on how to get to where you want to go.
Totally agree. Because I'm thinking, I'm finding lately is like some clients we've met or thinking, oh, I want to retire in 2 years, but they don't have a plan put in place, right? So
Yeah.
then we can do different stuff with like secured line of credits and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like in different financing vehicles on that side. But I think it's the earlier you can to have the conversation with you to be prepared. It's just, clarity is power, right? Like
Yeah.
the more clarity we have, the more in control you are, and
Yeah.
then you can start that savings plan.
And if you talk to someone like myself, or you use that online calculator, you'll get the straight goods to say, okay, you want to retire in 2 years. Awesome. Here's what it'll look like. Like you're not,
Right.
the government's not going to take care of you. You've got, there's some social programs in a country like Canada here that we have that can help out and give you a bit of a base. And, you might have a pension at your job, or you might have that savings plan at your job, or, maybe part of your plan is, the equity in your home or whatnot.
Right.
But that's something like don't stick your head in the sand. Like figure it out, like just look and have this hard conversation with yourself or your spouse or whomever, and just try and map it out and figure out, okay, I want to do this in 2 years or 5 years or 15 years. What's this look like? What do I have to do now? What do I need to put on autopilot to get me there? Because you'll blink and you'll be there, like,
Right.
quickly.
Like we're like, where did this year go already? Right. So yeah, I know. So not just 1 year, never mind the next 5, 10, or 15. Right.
Yeah.
So yep, totally agree. It definitely sneaks up on us. We all dream about retirement. So it's like, why not plan for it?
Yeah. And I mean, the best time to do it is when you're probably, you're younger and you're thinking, whatever, I need this money to buy nice stuff or whatever. But that's not all people are like that. Those that do save,
correct.
If you front load it at the beginning, you're going to have, A, you'll have more assets down the road, and B, you'll have an easier time of reaching whatever your goals are.
Completely agree. Yeah, that's awesome. Thanks so much. Thanks for your insights on that. I appreciate it. It'll definitely help me, and we'll chat about my retirement in the next 10 to 15 years. So there we go. We'll revisit that plan too. So, and if anybody wants to reach out and connect with you, how are they going to find you?
Yeah, you can find us on, just Google us, Brooke Dyson, Edward Jones. You'll find all of our contact info there, or you can give us a call at 905-319-1522.
Fantastic. Thanks so much, Brooke. It was great chatting with you.
Thank you.
Okay,
Gail.
we'll talk soon. Okay, thanks.